A distressing case in Singapore has brought attention to the limits of parental discipline, as a 33-year-old mother was sentenced to 13 months in jail for the brutal abuse of her 6-year-old son. The incident, which occurred on May 11, 2020, took place in the family's home, where the young victim lived with his mother, siblings, half-siblings, step-siblings, and his mother's then-boyfriend. On that day, the mother punished her son for misbehaving in a manner that shocked even seasoned legal professionals. The child was forced into a handstand, a position that alone would have been difficult and distressing for a 6-year-old. But the mother did not stop there. She proceeded to kick, slap, and hit the boy repeatedly. Most disturbingly, she struck him more than 100 times with a belt, using both the strap and the metal buckle, leaving the child in excruciating pain. His cries for help were ignored as his mother continued the assault. The very next day, the mother took a deceitful turn in her actions. She brought her son to the Nanyang Neighborhood Police Center in Jurong and filed a false police report, claiming that her then-boyfriend had physically abused her son. However, the truth of her actions came to light soon after. On May 13, 2020, a doctor at KK Women's and Children's Hospital examined the boy and found more than 50 bruises and abrasions covering his body, a clear indication of severe physical abuse. The gravity of the situation became evident when CCTV footage of the assault was played in court. Although the public and media were asked to leave the courtroom due to the graphic nature of the video, the boy's agonized cries could still be heard from outside. District Judge Carol Ling described the footage as hard to watch, and underscored that the unnecessary force and violence employed by the mother were completely unacceptable, even if intended as a form of discipline. Yet, in her judgment, Judge Ling also pointed out that this incident appeared to be an isolated one and did not result in any permanent physical injuries to the boy. It was also noted that the mother-son relationship had shown signs of improvement since the incident, with the mother now being allowed supervised access to her child under the watchful eye of a child protection officer. On August 2, 2023, the mother pleaded guilty to one count of ill-treating a child in her care, under the Children and Young Persons Act. She was sentenced to 13 months in jail, a sentence she is scheduled to begin serving in September. The court also took into account her charge of providing false information to a police officer when deciding on her sentence. This case has sparked significant public debate in Singapore regarding the boundaries of parental discipline and the measures needed to protect vulnerable children. The law in Singapore allows for severe penalties in such cases, with the potential for up to 8 years in jail, a fine of up to 8,000 Singapore dollars, or both for ill-treating a child. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think the sentence was fair? How can society better protect children from such abuses? We invite you to share your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230, for more in-depth news coverage.